Up Nation. Oh, wow. What's up, Dub Nation? We are going to do the DJ experience. Draymond Jr. Probably sitting right here, actually. I'm trying to be exact. Sit here, right next to E.Housen. And then one of the players would sub in. Like I saw Belly sub in. Take his shooting jacket off, drop it right here, and Draymond Jr. will come pick it up, run all the way back, run, and hand it to E.Housen right here, and then there'd be a timeout, and he would come over, and then it was really, really cute. At the end, he was dancing with Juan Toscano Anderson right here. I have it on video. You should check it out. It was cool stuff. So, let me pull up a live chat, see where we are. Okay, cool. You guys have any questions? Okay. How was the environment? Pretty good. It was pretty good crowd, pretty packed for a Monday. I was right there pre-game, filming right here, and I noticed it was quite empty on the court when it was Juan Toscano Anderson's turn, because Jordan Poole wasn't here, and also when Andre was on the court, Andrew Wiggins wasn't here either. They're both in protocols. I believe Andrew has the benefit of being at his Bay Area home. And I know for a fact that Jordan Poole is not home. And I put his whereabouts on our website. So if you're super, super curious as to where he is, you can sign up for the subscription on my website and have these little tidbits of information. And I also revealed who else is not here. Maybe you already know. Jonathan Kuminga, don't know. When Steve Kerr was asked about him after the game, Steve said that he had not yet talk to the trainers about it. Now, back in the day when there was no COVID, we could probably, us reporters could probably be in the locker room or near the locker room to sort of see the conversation between Steve and Rick Celebrini to get more of an idea for you guys, but unfortunately that's not the case nowadays. So there's less information going around. Will Wiggins and Poole be able to play Memphis or Suns? The going response for that is, I don't know, because nobody really knows the exact protocols. I believe it is, I saw from a credible source, either Slater or Shams Charania. One of them said, I think it was Slater, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. I think they said that you have to have 2 consecutive negative tests. And I don't know what time frame, within 24 hours or something. I don't know. I don't know the exact ones. Maybe I'll text my guy to see if he knows. Let me text him right now. Was there about how guys get out of protocols? Such as 2 seconds. So I thought it was 2 consecutive negative tests within 24 to 48 hours or something. Okay. Don't know when Klay's coming back. The latest rumor or report was that I think Woj tweeted out that the target would be early January. So yeah, the rest for Andre paid off, the rest for Draymond paid off. So these back-to-backs and not playing everybody on a back-to-back seems to be the way to go. They should probably just do away with back-to-backs. No update on Kuminga, already talked about that. Is this a regular thing now? Wow, it's okay. Yeah, sure. If this is really entertaining, then yeah, let's do it. I am a little bit tired right now, but yeah, so Nick brought up a good question. Where was Barbosa? How did you know he wasn't here? That's my question. So Nick, let me know. Let me know how you knew Barbosa wasn't here. Kind of a slow night here. Honestly, it's more fun to go live on the road. And this is just not as regular. It seems regular to me. not as novel. You know, not as novel of an idea anymore. What do I think about the probability of Klay playing on January 3rd? I think we need more information. Like, we need to know, is he playing is he playing, we know he's playing 5-on-5. Is he playing 7-minute quarters yet? Or is he playing still 6-minute quarters or whatever it is? Need more information. And we sort of don't have that yet. Yep. Nick is correct. I actually did a video on Steph's pregame, so hopefully you were watching that. I don't know where you were watching it, but that'd be cool if you were watching our version. And literally in the title, I said, no Barbosa. Don't know if you noticed, but in Boston, go watch the post game that I put of Steph. He sort of just casually said that a couple guys on the staff are in protocols. We know that one of them is Jim Barnett. He admitted it on Twitter. So it's pretty obvious. There, I gave you free paywall information. But I'm not going to reveal where they are. That I will give the benefit of the inside information to our paid subscribers. It's no big deal though. Wiseman update. Don't have one. Yeah, I think someone should ask Steve on Wednesday when we have practice. Tomorrow's a day off, and then Thursday we play the Grizzlies, and John Morant will be back because I think he came back tonight. Let's see. You can go to the arena after the game. Yeah, here I am. I always do this. Yeah, I could play, huh? You know, I tried. The Wilson ball a couple times has just come to me by accident, and it feels horrible, in my opinion. It's very slippery, which is the same description that Draymond gave. So, I don't know, I'm retired from the game, but man, it's tough to, even us guys that played rec leagues, man, that Spalding TF 1000, legendary. Like, I'll take a Spalding TF 1000 over Spalding NBA game ball, But this Wilson one kind of sucks. I guess they're all getting used to it. Can't really complain when it's the same ball for everybody. Aiden, no, doesn't close right after. I mean, it closes to the public, but I'm not the public, I'm the media. And we also have cleaning people right there. Clean it for the next game. Or a concert. A lot of the security guards were like, oh man, we're so tired. And I'm like, why? What's up? Metallica concert. And then one of the ushers right over here, John, why is my finger in the way? There we go. What? Oh, I see what I'm doing. Right over here was John, and he said that Metallica played a whole bunch of slow songs the first night, and then they went headbangers the next night, which was last night, I think, and I was like, so basically, if you're a Metallica fan, you needed to buy both tickets for both nights, and he said, yeah, $500 somebody paid for that. But bottom line, security guards were super tired today. One of them, see, I walked in, and then for the Steve Kerr Team USA introduction, I actually was late because I was parking in a space, and then I went to get out to pay for the parking, and then I had to walk half a block because the kiosk for it was the wrong one. It's so stupid. Like, this kiosk, you can only pay for those spaces, and then you have to walk back to that one to pay for the next whatever number of spaces. And my car was like right on the borderline, and I realized at that moment in time, I realized there's only a 30-minute limit, so I couldn't park there because within 30 minutes, I mean, the whole interview with Steve was going to last 30 minutes. So with Steve and Grant Hill, so I had to move the car, and it was just, it was bad. And then I forgot my phone, so I checked in, got through security, then realized I forgot my phone, so I had to go back, go through security one more time. And the second time, I went to the X-ray machine. She didn't even realize I had been there. I was like, you didn't notice me? I was just here 2 minutes ago. I just forgot my phone. And she was like, oh, I'm so tired from covering the Metallica concert. Or working the Metallica concert. Okay. NBA 876 hot video. I have Achilles problems myself. That's why I retired from the game. You know, play pickup, and both of my Achilles super sore. So, but I could hold my own back in the day, man. You could ask around. I could hold my own. You come to the Bay, ask around. Let's see. Man, wow. So you guys play with the Wilsons now? I would just stick with the Spalding for rec leagues. Anyways, were you sitting behind the right side? Yeah. Yep, I was sitting right there. Let's see. That would be that seat right there. Yeah. Because that's the side of the tunnel. Yep, I was there because people left, and no, there's only a minute or two left in the game. It's not like I'm sitting there the whole game, you know. I'm just there to be at the tunnel and film this right here. So yeah, you saw me. Is it true Klay may return in January? Yeah, so the question now, is it going to be January? Let's look at the schedule. I should have the schedule memorized because I've been booking the flights and stuff. Matter of fact, once I go home after this, I got to book some flights, man. It's that time. But January 3rd seems a little soon versus the Heat. Then we go on the road. I'm going to go to Dallas, I hope, and then New Orleans back to back, and then come back. I booked my flight from New Orleans back. Unfortunately, will not get to enjoy New Orleans that much. But it's fun to walk around. Man, it's gonna be tough because, well, it's a back-to-back, so fly from Dallas to New Orleans. That day will not have morning shoot-around, so I will have until 4 o'clock Central Time. I think they're Central. Are they Central? What time zone is New Orleans? Central. So I will have a number of hours to walk around New Orleans. Man, it's probably not worth it that much. However, the arena, Smoothie King Center, is very conducive to a Stephen Curry experience because the bus comes in right, the dock is like right where you are in the back of the house, and that's where I filmed D-Lo in 2019, late 2019. The Warriors beat the Pelicans. D-Lo and Steph, D-Lo's walking in the tunnel, so is Jordan Poole, and then Steph comes in and they all have a fun time and they hug. And that's, I had the video, and ESPN hits me up. Can we use the video? Bleacher Report, can we use the video? I let them use the video, and that's the last time I'm ever doing that. Right? No, they should pay me. So, not doing that anymore. So I hope something fun happens again. Maybe JP will get back and they can reenact that if Jordan Poole is back. I'm gonna ask Steph or Jordan if I can see him. It'd be kind of hard to ask him this. Yeah, it would be difficult. But if I do get the opportunity, I would tell them they got to reenact the jumping around with D-Lo that one time. That was fun. So we were talking about Klay coming back, and it's either going to be January 3rd or January 9th versus the Cavs here at Chase. We know it's going to be a home game because that is a requirement to have the Klay tribute. Then they go to Memphis, and I got to think about whether or not I'm going to go to that. Oh, I am going to go to that because after that they go to the Bucks. I can't miss that. Got to see Giannis, and then Chicago. Oh, and then Minnesota. Minnesota is honestly a nice road trip. I like Minnesota. And then January 18th. Wow, is that right? Yeah. So the only home games are January 3rd. January 9th. And January 18th. I wouldn't be surprised if they pushed it all the way back to January 18th, right? Just to be safe. When do you think Poole and Wiggs will come back? That's the problem, is we don't really know the protocols thing. Can we beat Memphis? Yeah, we can beat anybody. We can beat anybody. Sucks that Kuminga has had a tight back tightness, lower back tightness. So I don't know if they'll be back. We will have much more information on Wednesday. You know, we do owe Memphis. Like, they've beaten us 2 times in a row here. And I do think that lingers in the minds of Steph, Draymond, Juan, everybody who was here last year. Makes them mad. Yeah, need me to stay healthy. That's why I'm not going to stay on this past midnight. 17 more minutes or less, hopefully less, because I'm tired. Wiggins and Poole will, likely be back next game? Really? How do you know? Anyways, they had 2 Metallica concerts, yeah. Oh, jeez. A Thrive City Wonderland event Wow, that sounds cool. I think that one was for underprivileged children or something like that. What did the team say on entering Canada? I don't know. They just entered Canada and had to take a test, a COVID test, excuse me, and then they had to pass those tests, and luckily everybody did who went to Toronto. There's no way we beat Phoenix without pulling wigs. You never know. You never know. So that's Christmas. That's oh, excuse me. Yeah, 5 days from now. I'll be there. How long are you allowed to stay? Pretty much as long as I want. Yeah. Tough schedule coming up. But you know what? It's just like Steve Kerr has said in the past. Everybody else got to deal with their own problems too. And that's what he said today in the pregame. Is you just worry about yourself because there's not much else you can do. In difficult times like now with COVID, I'm now going to leave the premises. However, I'll keep the live on because you guys might have questions or repeat questions that come up, and I'm happy to answer them and happy to do this. But we are going to make our way out, and the best way to do that would be to take the escalator, this way. I got this mask at Summer League, and I hardly used it, saved it, so I could look cool at games. I bought similar ones to this. These are like South Korea, their version of the mask. I forgot what the name of it is. Actually, I can look it up for you because I have it on my Amazon. If you want ones like this that don't have the NBA logo but are essentially the same, they're called, where are my orders? Oh, here we go. They're called KF94. KF94 mask. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. So KF94. That's a good question. Do you think the NBA will pause the season? Definitely not before Christmas because there's just too much capitalism involved in that. And too many advertisers and networks and ratings for Christmas. So that's that. Man, I'm not having to take the stairs.
It's Rich.
Hey, Honey Pool.
You alright?
Shaft. Oh, he gets to go to the parking lot. That's what you get when you're Shaq. 2. Yeah. Thanks. Gosh, that's it. Without NBA will pause the season, yeah. Of not pausing the season, I think was given by Mark Stein of formerly of the New York Times and longtime NBA beat writer. Let's find him on here. Mark Stein. Oh yeah, Steinline. Okay, so he said where is it? Oh, where is it? I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Among the reasons we are unlikely to see an NBA pause, no pause ensures COVID issues end when play resumes. Huh? Anyways, that one doesn't make sense. Vast majority of positive players showing mild to no symptoms. Pushing games into the second half likely forces players rest to counter back-to-backs and tricky travel, and they don't want the stars to be resting too much. No pause. Issues, COVID issues, and it's just the biggest reason I heard was that you pause the season unless, and this comes from Lori from our Discord. Shout out Lori. If you pause the season, that really doesn't do anything unless everyone quarantines. So, you know, so it's a little overrated almost, you could say. Please let there not be like a security guard tell me, oh, Thrive City's closed. Yo, I know that. I know it's closed. I'm trying to go home. Just work my ass off. I love these big gift things. So walk with me and hope I don't get mugged. Just kidding. Oh my God, it's so cold here. Colder here than Boston and New York, surprisingly, but that said more about Boston and New York. But still, it is a little extra cold here. Okay. You good? Oh, goodness. Going on airplane mode. Inside chase. So I fixed that problem. And we should be good on this walk. go to the... Oh, crap. Didn't need it in time. Hang on. Okay. Oh, yeah. Is this your full-time job? Kinda, yeah. How long have you been doing this? I've been credentialed. Ooh, there's Chase with the blue light. Spaceship. I'm gonna walk this way because it feels a little safer to walk by the hospital. Been doing this for I've been doing this exact thing not that long, but I've been credentialed for 8 years. Started out doing what everybody else does, which is write articles and stuff. Then branched out to do video and had the YouTube channel. So started putting videos, interviews on the channel. Was one of the first people ever to video interviews and stuff. You know, back in the day, it was really, you know, I was one of the few guys doing it. And then Anthony Slater started doing it, you know, so he was covering the OKC Thunder. And then Katie came here, and that was his big break, because then the Mercury News hired him because of his experience covering KD in OKC. So I started to branch really into videos, and then I started to videotape people working out, Steph's workout, and then I decided, hey, look, LetsGoWarriors is like, we represent the whole team, so I'm gonna videotape every single player that works out, and here we have what we have here. And then I started going on the road. It started being just Laker games and Clipper games, and then it was like, wow, I should go to more games. So I went to like Denver and Salt Lake City and Portland, and then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go on all these trips. So, you know, and then I started documenting it more, which, by the way, tomorrow, oh boy. See, I haven't seen the last episode of Hawkeye, so I need to watch that with my family. And the other thing we want to watch is Will Smith, National Geographic. So I don't know if I want to just really just sit there and do a whole bunch of work, but I think I should probably at least do the Boston one. I already downloaded the videos on that, and do my my usual one take narrative on just visiting Boston, and kind of work backwards, then New York, then Indiana, then Philly. So when I go on the road here, I like to add those little wrinkles, because honestly, it's not like a fortune to go watch the Warriors on the road. I mean, it is expensive, but it's not like just, you know, it's not like exorbitant. It's like doable if you have a good paying job, let's say. So the YouTube channel has, as it has slowly become more and more popular, I just like, I wish it would go a little bit more viral than usual, because there are tons of Warriors fans out there that want to see everything that I see and everything that I put on the channel. It's just that it just doesn't get, the word doesn't get out as much. So it's been a slow growth, but then this season kind of hit a good, inflection point, and it's been going well. It could be doing better, and if Aaron and Renisha are out there, I had a talk with them today. They're going to help me out later. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah. Is this my full-time job? Kinda. Just adding to the YouTube channel as much as I can, but then also not killing myself in the process, because you want to try and have a balanced life. Opening and closing stuff down ain't gonna do anything. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. It's like people got to get vaccinated. It's just science. It really is just science. Like, oh well, it's so dark I can't tell that this is a little playground hill. Kind of fun, actually. Very spongy. And I also haven't watched Spider-Man. I forgot. That was in the back of my mind. You're right. So yeah, probably go tomorrow, honestly, because there's no practice. Nothing kind of gets in the way of it. Oh, thanks, Jeremy. So I think we've covered all that. We're really blessed. What's our record right now? Let's see. We have, we lost in Toronto. That was 24-6, so 25-6. Check NBA standings real quick. NBA standings. Yeah, 25-6. The Suns are 24-5. We're way ahead of schedule, so we're doing well. Can't really complain. And our major issues right now are things kind of like you can't really just sit and worry about it too much, because it's kind of out of control. Like, JP is out, Wiggins is out, Klay is out, Wiseman is out, and JK has a tight back or lower back tightness. So other than that, like, everything else is going well. I'm not into the, why isn't Steph making, not making this shot or missing open shots there? And Steve said maybe he's a little tired just from last week, the record and all that. It's more like, not that there's stuff that's wrong, stuff not going right, which is all those injuries I've mentioned. Klay, Wiseman, not injuries, but also people being out, COVID protocols, Wiggs, JP, now JK. Like, there's nothing really to be like overly worried about. Like, you can't really be worried about Steph not making every open shot. Like, that's not something you really worry about, because you already know he's gonna come back and play well. So that's the cool thing about being 25-6 right now and having such a good squad. there's really not a whole lot to complain about. So nothing on Kuminga yet. We'll know Thursday. We'll know Wednesday, sorry. Lose track of the days. Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. Yeah. I think that just gets into the whole thing with Twitter. Like, that's an app where you go to complain. And so you go to complain with no consequences. So that's what you do. And why not just be happy? Our best basketball is still coming, which is scary. I know, huh? Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that. Bring in Jordan Bell. Okay. Yeah, Chris got signed with Dallas. Oh. Yo, check this out. Oh, check this out. See what you get when you stay on with me. You get little tidbits. Oh, yeah. Check this out. So I did this, right? I posted this on Instagram. This little Instagram story, and I tagged Marquise Chris, right? Check it out. Marquise Chris liked the story because I said congratulations for signing with Dallas. Oh yeah, Keith is my boy. He's such a nice guy. God, man, I love Marquise Chris. And, well, actually, I said in the Instagram story, you can go to Instagram and see it. I hope to see you January 5th in Dallas. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Oh, and that day they are retiring Dirk's jersey on the day the Warriors are in town. Perfect. So perfect. So, replacement players. Here's the confusing thing. Let us talk this last one thing. Oh, whoa, look at that. Blue lights flashing there. I think that's a security thing. They just don't want people by the power over there. But I digress. Okay, so these replacement players. Shams tweeted yesterday that if you have 2 people with positive tests, you must sign a replacement player. Well, we have 2 of them. We haven't signed any replacement player. Then he tweeted that, if you have 13 players that you can make active in any particular game, you do not have to sign a replacement player. But then he deleted that tweet, so I don't know what's going on. So I would assume that is the case, even though he deleted the tweet, because we haven't signed a replacement player and we have 2 positive tests in JP and Wiggs, I believe. Unless they're not positive, but they're still in protocol. So I don't know what's going on with that. We haven't gotten a chance to ask Steve Kerr, but we will ask him in 2 days. Finally, I think we should sign replacement players just so we have enough people to scrimmage against. That's the train right there. That's Cal train. Commuter train, Cal train. Goes down to San Mateo and Palo Alto, down the peninsula. I think we should sign replacement players just so Klay has people to play against. And then some of you in the chat earlier during the game were like, we should get Michael Thompson to play the G League team. Actually, Michael, you saw in the video today for JK and Moody pregame workout, he is actually helping out. So he's sort of being a trainer right now. But Michael's too old to play G League. But yeah, so replacement players, if we do sign a replacement player, top of the list, other than Marquise Chris, who's now already signed with Dallas, would be Jordan Bell. He's averaging 8.7 rebounds a game in Santa Cruz, so that makes sense. And also, I wrote about this on our website, so go check out the website. So that's it. Any parting thoughts from you guys? No update on Wiseman. Again, 48 hours at practice, we will know. And, oh, hello from San Mateo. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're local, Jeremy. Well, if you ever go to a Chase Center, let me know. Hit me up. Just find me somehow. You can always email me, Rich at LetsGoWarriors.com. All right, so that's it. Take care, people, and stay safe out there with Omicron. Stay safe. Thank you. And see you in, let's try to go live in 48 hours after we try and get more information from Steve.